Nature. This is what we see when we put down our phones and look out of our windows. Lush, beautiful greens, vibrant blues, and more. Places like this are being torn down and destroyed to make way for one thing: AI data centers.
And so I present AI on our climate.
Now, if you've been living under a rock, you may ask, what is AI?
The war against the machines.
AI stands for artificial intelligence, but for the sake of this documentary, we're just going to stick with AI. AI as a concept has been around forever, from HAL 3000 from 2001: A Space Odyssey.
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
M from I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream.
Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live.
To GLaDOS from the Portal series.
I'll be honest. Killing you is hard.
And a more recent example being Kane from The Amazing Digital Circus.
Who do they think they are? I give them everything, and they spit in my face!
The AI that I am talking about, though, is the current idea of AI. The AI that seemed to come out of nowhere and suddenly boom onto the scene only a year or two ago. Generative AI. It comes in the form of ChatGPT, Sora AI, Copilot, etc. As of the time of this video, AI is still a serious problem. AI right now has a lot of controversy and different talks about it. Topics such as taking away people's jobs in media creation, to taking away people's creativity and critical thinking skills. Of course, the biggest topic of AI right now is it gaining sentience and becoming evil and taking over.
I am God!
Like that would ever happen. However, the main topic of AI that I want to talk about today is how AI is affecting our climate.
I think the pace at which it is growing right now, it is for sure a concern for climate.
Big corporations all around the country are building these huge AI data centers.
Humming. A single data center can use as much power as 80,000 U.S. homes.
Experts say it's forecast to hit record highs both this year and next, straining the nation's aging power grid and creating more planet-warming emissions. A big part of the demand is from a growing number of data centers across the nation. And listen to this, from the rise of artificial intelligence.
1/15 of a teaspoon. That's how much water the average single interaction with ChatGPT uses, according to Sam Altman, the boss of OpenAI.
That are not only taking away land from people and neighborhoods, but stealing their water as well.
All the problems that they cause for small communities like ours, the taxing kind of nature that they have on infrastructure, water supplies, the pressure on the energy grid, which all impacts regular people, right?
AI data centers worldwide withdraw approximately 450 to 560 billion liters of water annually, exceeding the total bottled water consumption of the global population. But we can still push back against this AI movement.
The year moratorium is basically no data center, none of those types of uses for a year. And what we're actually going to do with this year now is we're going to kind of go to the drawing board and figure out what those regulations look like. So it really kind of the world's our oyster, so to speak. The county and the town, I think, shared very similar kind of perspectives on it, which is this type of use spells kind of unique problems for a rural county, in the mountains like ours and a rural town like ours. And so the town starting that conversation, I think, inspired the county to feel like, okay, this is ground that we can tread.
We, as people, can push back against AI and take back our water, and most importantly, our nature from these AI data centers. So in conclusion, the moral of the story is, screw AI. This documentary was made by humans, for humans. See you later.